G'day hunters and welcome back to another Way of the Hunter video. Today we will be exploring herd management and life cycles of animals. I think this is really valuable, and if you think so too, please like and subscribe to help us reach our goal of 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2022. Anyway, let's get straight into the video. So I want to start off this video by going straight into a post on Reddit by Crispies, and it states the following. Please note I am not an expert, but I've gathered bits here and there. Females do not have a genetic potential, so there's no real benefit to hunting them. However, I believe that when you kill an animal, it can respawn as either a male or a female, regardless of the initial animal's sex. So if you only kill males, you might end up with a herd of all females. If you see that is happening, taking out a female or two isn't a bad idea. Also, animals die from old age, and presumably can also respawn as either male or female. I'm not 100% sure about that. The genetic percentage tells you the potential of the animal. A buck with a higher genetic potential will have bigger and better antlers, and its young are more likely to have good genes and to have bigger and better antlers. Although, I'm not absolutely certain, but I'm pretty sure that a 100% potential buck would have antlers scoring 100, but only at the very end of its life. A buck with a 95% potential will likely be a 1-star young, 3-star adult, and a 5-star mature, but it will progress through those. So when its first turns mature, it may only be 4-star. So if you come back to that herd before it dies, it should be a 5-star buck. Miles Gaming had a video on this recently. She saw several 4-star mature bucks, mule deer and whitetail, that become 5 stars when she waited. Since the mature age lasts a while, you might find a 5-star mature with 99 potential is smaller than a 5-star mature with 95 potential. This, I believe, means that the 95 potential animal was further along in its mature age. Generally speaking, you shouldn't kill young males unless you can see visually that they have lopsided antlers or look small in comparison to other young males. For adult males, I tend to cull the 1-star animals. Mature, I kill anything 1 to 2 star for sure. Only kill 3 stars if there are 4s in the herd. Basically, you want to keep the bucks with the highest genetic potential around so they can pass on their genes to the new bucks that are born. I believe that the average potential of the herd determines how good the new bucks will be. So my process when I find a new herd or a lone animal, look for 5 stars. If none, cull the smallest mature male, whichever one has the wonkiest antlers. Unless there's only 1 or 2 males, then I'll take out a mature female. If there's a 3-star adult or a 4-star mature, I will note that herd and check back on it frequently. I just learned this tactic, so I haven't been doing it for long, but plan to. If the 4-star mature never becomes a 5-star, I'm okay with just letting it die and keeping its genetics around as long as possible to influence new bucks. Hope that helps. Bit of a word vomit, I apologize. Edit. You can sort of tell age category visually, but hunter sense, when you use binocs on an animal, will tell you the age and stars of an animal. You have to be pretty close though, within about 200 meters. Alright, there's a little bit there to unpack, so let me go straight to the start. First of all, it looks like hunting females, especially if you have males in your herd, doesn't actually make much of an impact on the herd's genetic potential. But if you have a lopsided amount of females to male ratio and you want more males, then it's probably a good idea to shoot some females. I personally would be going only for mature ones though. Then getting into the genetic percentage, that is the potential. So that means that the genetic potential is kind of like a cap on how big the animal can get, but it doesn't necessarily mean it will get that big. You also won't know until it's late in its mature age cycle, which is interesting. This post also tells me that a mature animal can go from a 4-star to a 5-star, which is really interesting, which means that maybe you shouldn't shoot them straight away, but instead keep looking back on that herd. And if you're only looking for 5-star animals, then I would never shoot that 4-star and let it breed onto the next generation. So when I'm out hunting, it seems that I won't be shooting any young male, no matter what level they are. This will be different though, however, if there are animals with lopsided antlers or just deformities that I'm fine to get rid of. I'm going to try to have as many 3 to 5-star animals in a herd, that way boosting the genetic potential and hopefully having more 5-star animals in the long run. Very interesting. So that's sort of herd management and how I'll be doing it. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Before I get into the next section of the video, I know that some of you are still 50-50 about buying Way of the Hunter. So why don't we just have another giveaway on the channel? Just so I know that you guys actually want another giveaway, this video needs to hit 250 likes. Can you get it done? Also, there was some confusion about who won the last giveaway, so it is on the screen now. They have already received the game. It is all good. Let's get back to it. So another Reddit post that I found is an interesting one. Things that I've learned about culling animal aging. This is by Zealous Ideal Will 951. There's 3 different points on this, actually 4. Number 1, animals gain multiple stars during a single stage life, and I will show you that as well. So bucks can go from a 1-star adult to a 3-star adult, which is interesting. So in the same adult phase, you can have an animal go from 1-star to 3. Very interesting. A mature animal can still gain stars. A 4-star mature can still become a 5. We learned that in the post before. You have to go off color when determining when an animal will die. Grey-white hair on an animal is a sign that it's about to die of natural causes. Therefore, you can tell if a mature animal is nearing the end of its life. And it also takes multiple time switches in-game from animal to age. This post is saying 12 in-game days, but I'm sure it's different between all animals and different life stages. Not too much to unpack there. It's pretty good at explaining what's what, but if you have any questions about that, comment below and I'll see if I can go over them. The last piece of information that I wanted to go over was a spreadsheet that someone made on the lifespan of a herd of moose. Let me get into it. So this Reddit user Thorax studied 7 moose in 30 in-game days. And this is what we can see. Looking at this, in terms of moose, it seems that moose can be within the young stage from anywhere between 2 to 11 days. I then see that the adult stage on both males and females is around 15 days, and you can see that the adults go from a level 1 to a level 2. Not all of them, but 3 out of the 4 do. And then for the mature stage, it looks like they can go anywhere between 4 days to 6 days. So we're probably going to need more info to get an actual average, but as you can see, anywhere between 4 to 6, it looks like that moose will progress through their mature age. It does also look to be similar between females and males, which is very, very interesting. One thing that I do notice looking at this as well is that the females do not become a male, and the males after harvested, although we don't actually see more of it, don't become female. Interesting. So we have one post that says that they do change, or they can change, but here there's no real evidence of that happening. Very interesting. These are just some things that I've sort of uncovered diving into Reddit and other sort of pieces of the internet about the life cycles and herd management within Way of the Hunter. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next one. Best of luck out there, hunters.